The answer is yes to both. Because I don't think it's an either-or game. It's not a zero-sum game. As we've seen, things have just been growing, not just incrementally, but exponentially within the existing choices, but also new choices emerging. Goes back to the old adage that says video killed the radio star. It didn't, right? Video is still very much alive. Radio is still very much alive. Radio is taking on new avatars. In the same way, there's space for search, there's space for social, there's space for retail media as well. If anything, they will all evolve. And search itself is evolving from human-led search with algorithms in the mix to AI-led generative engine-led search and optimization. So the shift will be from algorithm-led search to AI-led generative engine-led search. Social is going to take some interesting twists as well, in my opinion, in the sense that so far we've seen social as just purely digital. But in the future, I see it as a combination of experiential with social. So physical experiences where social is live as well. I think we saw that emerge during the pandemic, where especially in the music, we saw a lot of artists emerging, and they came at that time because there was no physical experiential canvas available. But now, of course, there's plenty of that. But now there's a mix of both happening, and retail media, I think, is just going to explode because while the walled gardens are evolving and incrementally growing as well, there's plenty of room and headroom for growth because retail media offers the unique combination of behavioral data, attitudinal data, but most importantly, consumption data. I think that is the kind of the unlock that retail media are uniquely bringing to the table. So I see all of them growing, not at the cost of one another. In fact, I would add experiences as a huge contributor to those four that you named. I think this past year, we saw the explosion of what is being called the concert economy. And more people are flocking to live concerts. Cities are now hosting candlelight concerts. We just had 40-year-old band called Michael Learns to Rock performing live in Bangalore. We're seeing all kinds of live tours of not just musicians and artists, but also people like Trevor Noah, people like Russell Peters is coming back the third time. And of course, homegrown independent artists are just much in demand as well. Most stand-up routines are now sold out. So I'd say, once again, because India itself grows at such a rapid pace, but also at such non-linear growth rates, there is room for everything that can deliver value to people as consumers, but also people as just people living lives that they want to be made more fulfilling.
All right. So, what are your key strategic takeaways from Dentsu digital advertising report 2026, and how should marketers practically act on them?
Oh, that's a tough question. But if I had to sum it up in maybe just a very quick thing, it'll be to say that actually now is the best time to bring together the two streams that almost felt like there were two parallel railway tracks that would never meet, and that's brand and performance. It's always been brand versus performance. It's always been brand at the cost of performance. It's always been digital is here, and we can make the last mile fulfillment much more optimized and effective than ever before.